Well, that is what you get for simping for the world cancer that is
China.
At Pipkin Pippa. What does the 4chan post mean? The communist Chinese stole my Oshi away from me. This is the ultimate unforgivable sin among the countless crimes the Chinese committed upon me. They took everything from me. My wealth. My life. If I only knew that Pipkin was a simp, I would have never Oshi'd her. What do you mean Pippa's a
China
simp? What does that have to do with the opera VTuber? None of this makes sense! You do know that her first Oshi was the traitorous Hololive Judas Archia and loved playing Chinese games like Azure Lane and Mahjong? Heck, my first ban was due to how we had an argument because she wanted to learn simplified Chinese, which to me is newspeak bullshit. So she is a simp because she likes games made by the Chinese and was considering learning Chinese? And that doesn't explain what it has to do with Aura. Well, China was the reason that I got banned the first time, but it's clear. Pipkin is in full support of these filthy backstabbers. Now you know why I use the term, they stole my Oshi from me. My hatred of China, maybe 1 million before, but now it's infinite! Xi Jinping must die! How was China the reason you got banned? I thought the first ban was because he went on a schizo rant in the chat/Discord. This still does not explain the link to Aura. This all seems like a stretch, Henri. Not everything is connected. My first ban was due to a super chat argument wherein I told her that simplified was newspeak garbage compared to traditional. So China wasn't the reason. You argued with her about something she wanted to do with her free time. You don't get to dictate what others do. You need to stop blaming everyone else, Henri.
China
was always the lowest common denominator! Duerte's election? My father's business getting scammed and going bankrupt? The plague of crime and drugs! Getting doxxed by the Wumaos! Kiryu Coco forced out of Hololive! And now... Pippa supporting them!
China
is the arch nemesis! You still have not explained how Pippa supports
China.
She plays games made by Chinese companies and is not supported by a government. That guilt by association, and it's something the CCP does. You need to stop looking for enemies and instead try to find friends. Be positive. You and Pipkin Pippa do know that I have borderline personality disorder, right? I was just reeling from Kayson's betrayal, and multiple therapists confirmed it would take years for recovery. Still,
China
is at fault. These insects destroyed my life and stole my Oshis from me. It's Pippa's fault. It's Kayson's fault. It's China's fault. It's my parents' fault. It's not my fault I have BPD. It's never Henri's fault. This mentality means you will never get better. You don't want or can't let the past go and never take responsibility for your actions. But everything is China's fault! Without them, maybe Fukuyama's vision might have come true, but
China
brought us COVID and proved him wrong. And worst of all, they stole my Oshis away from me! This is why every synapse in my cortex is only filled by hatred upon them. So you're saying everything is China's fault.
Silly woman.
And you've done nothing to get yourself into the situation you find yourself in. Does that about sum that up? The only way to get out is via Xi Jinping's death. That cartoon bear-looking abomination is the reason why this world has gone to crap. Every day I pray for his death, so that when he's finally gone, then maybe Kayson and Pippa will return to me. But did God answer my prayers? No! I don't think anyone can help you, man. You're trapped in a prison of your own making and you can't even see the key in your hand from raging at the people outside the bars. Good luck. See, dying wouldn't change anything, Henri. You don't understand, Vash. If only Xi Jinping would die, Pippa would stop supporting
China.
and she would run back into Henri's arms, crying, "Oh, Henri, I'm so sorry. You were right all along. It was I, the Chinese supporter, who was wrong. How could I have seen this coming?" Henri is the man in the CCP cave raging at the shadows. Holy sh! Man came to the right conclusion of hating China by completely ignoring the map and any sort of navigation help or tips. Mission failed successfully. Tony, thank you for the 100 biddies. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It's the Chinese simp, the witch who sent this flame. Like fire. Hellfire.
To those not in the know, yes, he's been doing this for years already. No, we can't help him. Just point and laugh and don't touch the poo.
You joke, but he's delusional enough to think that? Oh no, I'm not joking. I know this man. It's all the Chinese women that use tons of filters that Pippa loves. That's true. That's true and real. To this day, you still haven't figured out if Henri is a legit schizo or it's an extremely elaborate shitpost. I'm pretty sure he's a legit schizo. But I like to play with poo. Oh my god. Hunchback of Notre Dame is always a fun reference. His social Pippa score is tanking. I don't think it can possibly get any lower. This man can't be real, it's too fucking stupid. He's definitely real, and he's been around for years. Z promised to bring Colress to life. How could CC Pippa resist? Holy shit. This man needs some help.
China.